Hey Facebook Live, hope you can hear me really well. I'm in front of my house, just chilling, just another beautiful day, so just want to spend a little bit of time outside. And this is Daily Motivation, 365 days of consistency, doing the same things over and over and over again to become habit, and they become a part of you. And the only way I've noticed to reach success and who I've studied is doing the same thing consistently. You know, Will Smith tells a story about his dad having him build a wall. And at first he was like, man, there's no way I could build this wall. So his dad told him, just go every day brick by brick. Just focus on the bricks you're going to put on that day and don't worry about the entire wall. And then a year and a half later, the wall was built because he was just consistent in putting up every brick. Hey, Greg. Hey, James. Hey, Tracy. Thank you all for tuning in today. Happy Sunday morning. Hope you guys are blessed and doing very well. I'm just sitting outside, and I just want to finish up a little bit of the conversation we were having yesterday about clearing the mind. So I showed you the three major benefits of clearing your mind. Today I want to talked about how can you clear your mind. Very simple ways that will help you clear your mind that you may do in spurts, but this is how you could be conscious of how to clear your mind. And so 5 ways, and I'll go in a certain order. The first way is a pretty decent way, is Abraham Hicks used to say, stroke your cat. Pet your animals. Be outside with your animals. It's a great way to clear your mind. A way not to think about other things that may be bogging you down and lowering your vibration. So when you concentrate on just going out, throwing the ball to your dog, or just petting your cat, or playing with your fish, it's something about animals. There's a book from Eckhart Tolle. He calls it the Guardians of Being. The Guardians of Being. Pets have this very innate way of bringing our mind to center, to putting us back at present. So that's the greatness of having pets, is sometimes just pet your pet. Play with your pet outside. Let them be your distraction from your own thoughts. Pet your pets. That's number 5. We'll go in order. So number 5. Number 4, the fourth way that I use in my own journey to help clear my mind is go for walks in nature. Either I go out barefoot onto the grass, or we go to the beach, or we just walk in the woods. There's something about taking a walk in nature, being around the trees, being about all that green, helps you become centered and present and realize what life's truly about. Life is not about the struggles. Life is not about your bills. Life is not about your income. It's about those moments of being outside with nature and connecting with the true essence of who you really are. Because we have this erroneous idea that we are not a part of nature. But we are all a part of nature. If we were born on this planet, we're a part of the oneness called Earth. And when you can become one and present with that Earth, it brings your mind back to center. It helps you realize what's important in life versus the keeping up with the Joneses or the daily struggles or the things that you see and watch on TV. It brings you back to a certain center. So again, number 5 is to play with your pets. Number 4 is to take a walk in nature. Number 3 I like to use is exercise. There's something about running, because you're so focused, you're so single-minded focused on the run or the workout or the yoga that your mind cannot go away from what you're doing. So it keeps you be single-minded focused, like swimming, running, jogging, push-ups, weights, yoga. There's something about working out that gets you a focus, that between this hour, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you do, I'm focused on this one task. And that keeps your mind clear of not swaying one way or the other, but it puts your mind on the center because I'm focused on one thing and one thing only. So again, number 5 is to play with your pets. Number 4 is to take a walk in nature. And number 3 is a really good one, is exercise. Number 2, the number 2 way to help clear your mind is do something like your hobby. Like me, writing books is a hobby to me. Even though it's my career, it's a hobby to me. I love doing it. So when I'm writing, I'm single-minded focused. I'm not thinking about everything else. Like Jazz, she likes to do art. When she's doing her art, she's single-minded focused. She can't think about anything else because she's so concentrated on her art. So whatever gets you concentrated. Some people like to do action figures. Some people like to paint. Some people like to write music or poetry or sonnets. Some people like to fly planes or go for a nice drive. It doesn't matter what it is whatever hobby you can do that keeps you single-minded focused. That you're not thinking about everything else on the planet, but you're thinking about one thing and one thing only, your task that you are doing. Rich Fontaine, our faithful fountain of richness. Blessings, blessings, Greg. And number one, this is the number one way I use. This is my most effective way to clear my mind. I do it every morning. You could adopt it yourself if you like. It's meditation. There's something about meditation that completely clears your mind because you're so focused on your breathing or your heartbeat that it completely takes over your being. That you're not even aware of where you're sitting or where you're at, about time, about where I'm living, about what I'm doing, how I'm gonna earn income. You just focus on nothing. And there's something peaceful about focusing on absolutely nothing. No thing. Not like nothing as it has no value, but no thing. No thing of material worth. Just being back into the spirit. And there's something about steady breathing, listening to your heartbeat. And in that zone, in that moment, you know, I could get into 5 minutes of just clarity, of just clearing my mind. It's like, you ever have an Escher sketch? You remember those Escher sketch that you used to draw on with the little knobs? And then before you can draw a new picture, you had to shake it up to clear it up. It's the same thing. It's like your mind is full of these wires, full of these connections that may be blocking you from seeing things clearly. So when you shake that Escher sketch up, it clears the mind. And then it puts you back into true focus of what's important, what you need to do, what your mission here on this planet is. So those are the 5 ways I've learned in my own life, simple ways that you could do every day to clear your mind. Number 5, we said, play with the pets. Jim says, I have a hard time meditating. Hey, maybe I'll do a talk about meditation. Meditation is very hard at first, but man, after it's a practice. That's what they call it, the practice of meditation. It's like anything else. You have to do it over and over and over again to gain the skill. I've been doing it for the last 5-6 years, and the first time I tried it, it was difficult. But after a while, it starts to become really, really easy. And I'll do a talk about that, Jim. But we'll go through the 5 ways. Repetition is the father of learning. So 5 ways. 5 is to go stroke those pets. Go play with your pets, go play with your fish, go play with your bird, go play with your dog, play with your cat. Just go play and let them bring you back to center. Number 4 is to take a walk in nature. Let the outside world of real nature, the trees, the plants, the birds, the air, the sky, the clouds, the sun, let that revert you back to who you really are. Let it train your mind back to come back to center. Number 3 is to go work out, exercise. There's something about the body moving, the blood flow that keeps you on focus. Number 2 is do a hobby that keeps you single-minded focused. You have to put so much concentration on that you can't think of anything else. That helps truly clear the mind. And number 1 is to meditate. Meditate. I mean, Abraham used to say that to me every time I listen to her. You got to meditate. And I've learned when I meditated, it's helped calm me. It helps keep me on a chill vibration, and it helps me to see things clearly. So even when I get a bad letter, it doesn't bog me down. I'm like, oh my God, life's gonna suck, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It doesn't help. It doesn't make me go to analytical. I stay calm and I say, okay, all right, that's an issue. All right, how are we going to take care of this one? Okay, and I'm clear in my mind so I can actually start thinking of solutions. I become more solution-oriented than problem-oriented. What helps me get past those problems a lot quicker and a lot faster. So those are the 5 ways to help clear your mind. I hope you paid attention, and I hope if you got this late, come. Barbara, I saw you coming a little late. Dominique, I saw you coming a little late. Susan, I saw you come a little late, but please watch this video in the beginning because those 5 ways help me every single day to help clear my mind and keep me from getting worried, from stress, from looking at the world in a negative way, but looking at the world in a positive way. That, hey, these are just obstacles I was born to overcome. That I would not get these obstacles if I couldn't do it myself. If I couldn't do these obstacles myself, I would never have gotten them. So truly, I believe that if you can clear your mind on an everyday basis, it will help you keep you more focused and guide you to exactly what you want. Of course, you can check my last video I did yesterday on the benefits of clearing your mind, but this is just the 5 effective ways to clear it. You don't have to buy anything, no programs to purchase. It's all out here for you to clear your mind. It's you that have to work on the practice of it. And that's when you start manifesting and start creating the life that you truly want. It's a beautiful day outside here in Orlando, Florida. I'm just gonna go out and enjoy. Jazz is out here walking somewhere. She's doing number 3, 2, I don't know, one of those numbers. She's walking around. That's what she does every morning. I do my meditations, and I do these lives just for you guys. So I appreciate the love. Barbara, I appreciate the love. Dominique, I appreciate the love. Susan, I appreciate the love. Greg, Jim, Elizabeth, Willie, Tracy, I appreciate all of you. Jazz, I appreciate you too, of course. Love all of you, and I hope you have a blessed and awesome day. I hope it served you well. Please like, please share, please comment. Love all of you. Namaste.